My name's Priscilla Buffour. I'm the Industry Talent Specialist here at Channel 4 and I look after 4Talent, which is the bit of Channel 4 that works across the country with new talent and young people. We found that in London, Manchester, maybe Birmingham, young people didn't really have to look that far for an opportunity to engage in a media scheme or initiative. But if we went to places like York and Penzance, it was a lot harder. So we started delivering roadshows every month where we would go to different cities, delivering workshops, bringing people along from Channel 4, and just kind of going out there and opening our doors to young people that want a career in this industry. So the day usually kicks off with a bit of networking at the beginning. Teas and coffees, they're always crucial. And then we kick off by having myself talk about the state of the industry at the moment. So looking at on-screen roles, off-screen roles, looking at where the industry is going, and just getting them to think about how they're going to get themselves out there.
If you have no knowledge of the contemporary industry.
Then they hear from a speaker from Channel 4 that talks about their job. We like that speaker to be someone local that's grown up in that area. And then young people can take part in creative workshops where they can learn anything from documentary filmmaking to journalism to how to be a presenter, so across the board. And then after lunch they kind of continue to go back to their workshops and then come back and do a bit of a show and tell. So if you've done something around green screen, you'll come back and just show a few clips of what you've been doing and then hear from an industry speaker. Now the industry speaker part is really important because what we don't want is to go to somewhere like Barnsley and say, hey, Channel 4's in town, and then leave at 6 o'clock on the train and not leave anything behind. But what we want to do is make those local connections so that young people don't always have to feel that they have to pack their bags and move to London for work in the industry. And then we also have a panel Q&A, and that's an opportunity for all of our workshop leaders, all of our speakers to get together and answer any questions that the young people have.
Right, put your hands up if you think this was okay, easy peasy, very doable.
Usually when we talk about media, people think it's about being a presenter or being a producer or director, but they don't know that a broadcaster operates like any other business. So you need a HR department, an IT department. Here at Channel 4 we have a big sales team, we need a lot of really good lawyers. So you always see that kind of penny drop moment where they're like, oh wow, I didn't actually know what I wanted to do in that industry, but I'm actually good at X, so I could work in a team. It doesn't have to be just production.
A young woman was rescued from student accommodation in Stoke this morning following a fire. First aid was administered at the site before the woman was transferred to hospital suffering smoke inhalation.
Wonderful, thank you very much. Round of applause.
Well, you didn't need the word today.
In order to get work experience at Channel 4, you have to have attended a 4Talent Day. So in the past we've had someone, a young girl called Kerry Ann. She came on a 4Talent Day, then applied for work experience. Kerry Ann's actually a great example because she was networking, you know, really paying attention, really asking really good questions. She applied for work experience, and what stood out on her application was that she had done lots of things in her community. So she wrote for a community magazine called Live, a youth magazine. While she was at university, she made sure that she hired out equipment and went off with her peers making films. And she gave her opinion on some of our TV programmes, which is great because that shows a real interest for television. And she came in for work experience for 2 weeks and worked really, really hard. And the team liked her that much that they called her back to come and do some more work for them. 2.5 years later, she's working here in a full-time permanent role. For her, she was just a young black girl from South London, living on a council estate that was just trying her best to kind of do what she enjoyed doing. And to see her now having a successful career and moving up the ladder is absolutely fantastic. 4Talent Days is Channel 4's way of saying that, hey, our doors are open to you. We'll come to you on your terms, but if you're interested in this career, we're here. We don't want anybody to feel like that they can't have a place in this industry if they want it.